Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video today. We will be getting a channeled message for the collective. This is a general read. I hope everyone's doing really well, enjoying themselves. Anybody looking forward to the holidays? Anybody celebrating? What are y'all doing? I've already prayed over everything. I've already pre-shuffled everything, so we're just going to jump right into it. Energies of the Lovers on the bottom of the Wishes for the Fishes deck. Messages for the collective, please. Thank you. Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Somebody expected to have victory working in a group. This is collective expectation of victory. Collective, this could be representative of your victorious, your victory parade. I'm getting ticker tape parade from this. This could be your homecoming, public recognition. Collective, this could be public recognition within a company, within a group. Public recognition of the group, of which you could be a part. These could be energies external. As I said, the first thing that popped up is the expectation of victory, having worked in multiples. So somebody who expects to achieve what they want, excuse me, by working in a group, as opposed to solitary work. So someone who, works better in a group, as opposed to someone who works better alone, to look at it really positively. The negative aspects of that would be, of course, someone working in a group against you to attain, victory. What they see is victory. Okay, thank you. Messages about this. What about this? The sun. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And I say, it's all right. So, the sun and victory. Okay, well, we do have, I'm getting chariot energies. Chariot's not out here. So, with the chariot energy popping up, sun, Six of Wands, this is giving a lot of fire sign, a lot of Leo, a lot of Aries, a lot of masculine with the, a lot of action oriented. Deeds, which would end in victory, which would result in victory. I'm getting Emperor energies. The Emperor upon his chariot, his victory, his ticker tape parade, his homecoming, his public exaltation, if you will. Her, I say his because the Emperor on the chariot is what popped into my head. So take it as it resonates. Again, the sun, this is illumination. This is the divine masculine. So, illumination. This could speak to these situations being illuminated, as I said. Someone working better in a group, or the situation that someone might have been working in a group against you, or something like that, okay? Or any of the other situations that I described beforehand. Okay? So, the sun. Divine masculine energies. Emperor energies. Emperor energies in the way that only the paraphernalia can show up, right? So we have father figure, we have husband, we have boss energy, we have leader, we have growth in the direction. So prosperity, growth in the direction of victory is what I meant. Starting to paraphrase here, sorry about that. Justice, the scales of justice. So perhaps there were some injustices. The Queen of Swords is here in my hand. The Empress on the bottom. We're done with that? Okay, thank you. So with justice and the sun, I would take this to mean there were group actions and against you. There were group actions taken against you. This has been illuminated, and the scales of justice. are being balanced. So the injustices that you endured are being rectified for you. This has all been fated events, of course, justice. The scales of Maat, this speaks of fate. This speaks of weight as well. The weight of your heart. The weighing of the heart. The weighing of your deeds. The weighing of your misdeeds. What you do, what you don't do. What you say, what you don't say. You don't say. Okay, I'm getting a lot of wordplay going on here with this. We'll do the personality trait type phrases. And this will help us identify ourselves and others in the read character. Okay, thank you. Controlling energies on the bottom. Someone might wish to control the situation. As I said, working in a group, someone might be a little too controlling to work in a group. People who work better on their own tend to be controlling, I think. People who look to control others tend to want to work in a group, though. The Nutcracker Prince, so that they can exert some sort of control within the group, right? They will seek to extort whatever type of control they can gain out of the situation. The Nutcracker Prince, automaton. Adding insult to injury, protection, royalty. Okay, collective, this speaks to royalty. Collective, you could be of royal bloodline. You could have royal lineage. You could have a traceable royal bloodline. You are protected. Either way, you are protected. The sun, these are protector energies. Divine masculine, as I said, protector. The giver of life. Right? I'm getting vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Right, collective? So when you feel betrayed, slighted, just remember the Lord has already seen this. The Lord has already planned for this. Weapons shall be formed, but they shall not prosper. Don't forget that. Okay? Thank you. Moving right along, Nutcracker Prince, automaton. Collective, someone might feel a little animatronic. Little animatronics. I'm getting Showbiz Pizza energy over here. Okay, Showbiz Pizza. Wow, that... Your age is showing. Okay, anything else from the personality trait type phrases? Thank you. Powerful. Okay, dynastic rule. Emperor energies, is pharaonic energies with the sun here. We have the sun god Ra. Shines his rays down upon us and we are grateful. The L's and the rays and the L's. El Ray and Rael. These are beautiful energies. Dynastic rule, bloodlines. The show of honor and excellence. The power of the masses. Natural disasters. Collective, we had some natural disasters as of late. We've also had some show of the power of the masses. Bloodlines, again, with the royalty, the royal bloodlines. Dynastic rule. Collective, you could have been born to rule. This is something that is your birthright. This is your inheritance. This is spiritual inheritance. Can you hear the pup getting a drink? Collective, you could resonate with Emperor or Empress energies. You could resonate with Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Either or, both. Powerful, either way, powerful, extremely powerful. Collective. We're done with that? Okay. Natural disasters. Someone wanted to work in a group to attain victory. And they wanted to make it look like a natural disaster. I'm getting this message here that somebody wanted to hurt, maim, harm, injure, add insult to injury afterward. But you were protected. They were doing this almost animatronically, like I am out to get you, you know? Like this very robotic sort of energy, like Terminator energy, like I will get you no matter what, or whatever, you know, like the person coming up against the very powerful forces of you, collective is what I mean. So whether you are individual, whether you are collective as a group, which we are always collective as a group, but to experience things individually is the fate of the human project, right? Thank you. Oh, Ace of Swords, energies on the bottom. This is truth, this is clarity applied with force, which the Emperor's less want but willing to do. Okay, thank you. Judgment. Ooh, justice and judgment. Yeah, this is giving court happening here in the material. Justice, judgment together. This is something happening in the court. Something happening here. Okay. Judgment. The day of judgment. Atonement. Do you have things to atone for yet? Get at it. Should you have things to atone for yet? The day of judgment. This is the day in which awards and punishments are meted out. Thank you. Messages for the collective about this. Okay, let's get some closing energies, please, and positive messages to see the collective off with from this reading so we can get a little more cohesion out of this, okay? Thank you. Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit. Closing messages for the collective, closing messages. The Two of Wands. Plan. Pack your bags. I'm getting pack your bags. Plan. You can be planning some sort of travel or something, collective. Collective, pack your bags. The Magician. Oh, okay. Energies of the Magician. So, we have Magician energies. This is elemental control, self-control. This is having everything you need at your fingertips in order to achieve your goals, be they what they may, right? Okay. Powerful. Collective, magician. You come from a powerful line of magicians. Collective, those who came up against you, those who would come up against you in groups even, to their own folly. Follies abound. And this is no entertaining folly. This is not a folly you want to watch. This is people getting their comeuppance, you know. Sometimes it can feel, you can feel vindicated, I guess is the word. If you see someone get their comeuppance, just know that, you know, these things, we're not meant to take joy in these things. Sometimes these things are given to us as a lesson. Like, at the end of the day, are you still a good-hearted person enough to not wish to see negativity and ills visited upon your enemies, as it were? Those that would make themselves enemies, that is, because you are not looking to make enemies. You have way, way much more going on in your life from birth, okay? Evidently, you're a powerful dynastic bloodline. Bloodline from the magic. Your bloodline is magical. You come from a line of magicians. A long line of magicians, which can be traced. Dynastic rule, royalty, traced. Bloodlines, traced through the blood. The show of honor and excellence. So, it's not just the reality of honor and excellence. It's also the show. You have to show, right? This can also speak to a fakery of honor and excellence, a show of it. Like, you know, making a show of it, but not having anything to back it up. So take that as it resonates. Collective, this could speak to hollow bloodlines as well. The show of honor and excellence. Again, know your friend from foe. This is very important. Okay, collective. I'm going to leave it here. Till next time. Bye.